Welcome back to the epic series finale of The Walking Dead in Space. Actually, it's called Rick Grimes 3000, but I just like calling it The Walking Dead in Space because that's what it is. The Walking Dead in Space. For those of you who do not know, this is a retelling of the comic known as Rick 3000 about The Walking Dead in a scenario where they don't just face the zombie virus, but also face the aliens who sent the zombie virus. And yes, these are the actual aliens who sent the zombie virus in the Walking Dead series. We never just got to meet them. Alright, so for where we picked off in the last issue, Rick Grimes and his squad has to fight against a gigantic zombie megazord made up of thousands of zombies. And this zombie megazord was not slow, not like Godzilla and his people. It was fast enough to swipe out all of Rick's crew with one hand. We then see Negan celebrating this fact because, as we all know, he's a psychopath and he just loves bloodshed. Smiling and waiting for the bloodshed to begin, he was overjoyed. But the plan still remained the same. Get his bat, control the zombies. And this time, Maggie chose to do this mission herself because she owes Negan for messing up her beautiful arm, causing her to use this cybernetic one. While Maggie and Eugene focused on this plan, Rick had to save his people, but he didn't really need to because they had Matruni and she was a cyborg with a big freaking blade for her hand. She then proceeds to amputate this freaking colossal zombie and catch everyone, telling Rick to focus on taking down this huge monstrosity and she will save everyone else. Rick was like, game, of course I can handle it. Imagine facing off this monstrosity and you say, of course I can handle it, on a freaking hoverboard. But this Megazord was quick, swatting Rick off his board, causing him to fall. But Rick stabbed his sword into the zombie and made sure to hack and slash his way to the middle, to the core, where he found the two whisperers making love. He came in like, sorry to interrupt you, but you both have to die right now, stabbing them straight through the head with his lightsaber. But this was a bad move because instantly the colossal zombie broke apart, causing him to free fall down to his death. Nah, I'm just kidding. He landed on some zombies. Negan, watching this play out, was pissed off. How did you guys defeat my monster? But before he could react, someone tapped his shoulder, and it was Maggie, nailing him straight through his head, causing his eye to pop out of his skull. She hit him so hard he was done with one hit. She let him know point blank, I never liked you. Separated from Lucille, now someone else could pick up the bat. This person was Eugene. With this newfound ability, they had a way to fight these aliens and bring the warfare to their doorstep. They had a way to defend their planet. And Rick was like, you heard the man, attack. And that they did. Every single person, man, woman, and children picked up a weapon and they went to war because this time they had millions of zombies on their side. So they attacked and kept attacking for days. It seemed like they were going to lose, but nah, Rick was a capable leader. And the aliens tried to fight back, but at the end of the day, they were just buff. And at the end of the day, bullets don't care about your muscle. They hacked and slashed every single alien. And when they were done, Rick assembled the whole continent to fight one single threat. Eugene, helping him with tech, forced the alien ships to collide, causing a massive explosion. And with that, the end of the war for planet Earth came. A few years later, matter of fact, not a few, a lot of years later, we see that Rick's son, Carl, was now living in a barn, or rather in a farm, with his kid. And a reporter came through to ask questions about what transpired all those years ago. And he let him know every single thing. This is when we realized that it was his son Carl that was telling this story about everything that played out in Rick 3000. And when he finally asked where Rick was right now, he smiled, doing exactly the same thing. Because we see that the alien tech helped humanity get back on their feet and soar to the skies. Technology has evolved, and Rick was the leader of the nation, a matter of fact, the planet, because he was not going to let any other alien race destroy his world again. Him, now equipped with super tech, and his partner decided to always stand and defend Earth. Both of them boarding their new ships. They decided to go for a ride to see the world, to protect the Earth. Now, until the foreseeable future, they launched into the sky, soaring into space. This was The Walking Dead in space. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking till the end. Please like and subscribe. More to freaking come. I promise.